Hello everybody, this should be fun, shouldn't it? Another instant reaction, this time a defeat 3-0?
Something like that.
I think it was 3. Cardiff City, top of the league Cardiff City, destined for the championship, Cardiff City. Take everything from the game. 10 man, Cardiff City, take everything from the game, Mick. After what has been 10 days or so of positivity, to say that I got brought back down to earth with a bang is a bit of an understatement. That was drab, crap, backwards, inept, disaster. Whatever, just pick whatever. It was just a shocking day.
It's a bit negative, that, Matt, really.
I've just lost. Did you watch game?
Yeah, I watched the game, yeah. Up until the sending off, I thought there were two reasonably evenly matched teams.
Yeah, I agree.
To be honest with you. I could see that you can see they're top of the league, they're confident, they're quick, they've got a lot of movement off the ball. But we kept them well and truly in check in that first 25 minutes until sending off, and then I have no idea what happens to a Rotherham United side over the last 2 or 3 years when they get against 10 men. Decades, yeah. It's like, well, I don't know. I don't know what happens. It's almost as if we go down to 9. It's bizarre.
It's mad.
We weren't at the races from that point onwards. So we've only got ourselves to blame. The performance was all over the pitch, were second rate. Yeah, they're a good side. They're absolutely a good side, and deserving of the place where they are in the league. Yeah. But so are we at the moment on that performance.
Yeah, it was just bad. It was top against bottom kind of performance, weren't it? Really, after the red card. I agree. I thought for 20 minutes, 25 minutes, whenever the red card came, I thought it was a very even game. An enjoyable game. I really enjoyed that first race. I thought it was competitive. I thought it were two good teams, both trying to win.
Yeah.
I just enjoyed the game. Let's just deal with the red card. Nailed on.
There's no argument. There's zero argument. I'm sorry, but you can.
You can't put your hands on somebody when through like that. You just can't.
No, it's done. It's done. It's a nailed-on red card, and the can't. I mean, we've only seen it once, obviously. But there can't really be any argument from what I saw of it. It was absolutely nailed on, and I'm amazed he actually reached for his red card, quite frankly. But
he gave us everything up until red card, to be fair, referee.
Yeah, and then nothing after that, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, we're not going to get into that.
Not today.
No, not at all.
Yeah, they then go down to 10 men. Not us, not Rotherham United. Cardiff City went down to 10 men. And yeah, I don't really know what to ask you and talk to you about it. Really, it just became. It might as well have been the other way around.
Yeah.
I'm sure had to change something. We had to be more proactive because we matched them to start with.
Yes.
And when they get down to 10 men, you can't match them anymore.
No.
Because you've got a man extra.
Yeah.
You need to do something. And he waited till half time to do it. But the damage is kind of already done at 1-0. When you play, I compare these to us when we went up. Last thing you want to do is go 1-0 down.
Oh yeah.
It's just a disaster if you go 1-0 down.
Yeah.
And that's kind of happened because they went into their shell. That's harsh. They didn't go into the shell.
No, not at all.
They went into their shape.
Yeah.
And it was just impossible. That goal before half time. That's the game.
Good goal.
It is a good goal. Really good.
Goal, and I don't. Again, only seen it once. I don't really blame us for that. It's just a well-worked goal. Arguably, somebody from midfield should be tracking back and picking up that runner who finishes it. But it's a great goal, really, really good goal. And arguably, and we'll come on to it, but the only goal that they should have had in this game, that they created in this game.
Everything else were us.
Everything else were us. So I wasn't too disappointed going in 1-0 at half time. 1-0 down. They are top at league. They played really, really well. The movement off the ball is exceptional. Yeah. Their ability to keep the ball is exceptional. Our movement off the ball is awful. Non-existent. Our ability to keep the ball is pretty poor as well on that because of that reason. So that's the difference between the two teams.
Yeah, that's what teams that go up do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Harry Gray had a good game. But on the stroke of half time,
he's got to score that.
He's got to score. And you're going 1-1.
Different game.
It's a different game, isn't it? It is a completely different game, and he'll learn from it. But that's got to be, if he wants to be a top level striker, that's got to be his bread and butter.
100%. Yeah, he'll be very, very disappointed with that. He's got to score that. End of story.
Yeah.
Goalkeeper's made himself reasonably big, but
not
big
massive,
enough.
No.
And I think he's tried to put it between his legs, hasn't he? And which is the highest risk out of all the options he could have chosen. So, yeah, it's a different game. I think probably, if we're going at 1-1. But, even going in at 1-0 down, it shouldn't have been
game over.
The game over, absolutely not.
No, they make 2 changes at half-time. We don't know if these are injury-related. We'll find out post-match. And if it is, it's a shame because I thought if Joe Powell stays on for 90 minutes, he would have gone close to man of the match. I thought he was excellent first half, Joe Powell. And then we switch to a 4 at the back and you bring your only specialised right back off to go play with a right back. Rafferty struggled at wing back a lot.
He did.
But unless he's injured, again, that's a couple of really strange half-time substitutions. But anyway, we'll wait on that one because we don't know. But we went to 4 at the back, 4-2-2, 4-3-3-ish. I couldn't really work it out to me, which was maybe part of the problem.
4-3-3-ish, I think.
Yeah. But just crap, to be honest with you. You're asking Sean McWilliams to do Dan Gore's job, and it's just never going to happen.
No, Sean McWilliams had another one of those games today where there were periods where he just didn't seem that bothered, and then other periods where he was okay. So the midfield was the issue.
Big time.
We got the ball at the back. The back four got the ball. We stepped forward with it, and everybody ran away. If there was any movement, it was running away from the ball.
Yeah.
Nobody came back to show for the ball. Adebayo he nearly got caught out coming forward with the ball, and there's no options for him whatsoever.
No.
That's unforgivable at this level. It's absolutely unforgivable.
It is.
And it happened 2 or 3 times in that second half. Well, a lot more than 2 or 3 times. That's why my voice is like it is. The movement is just not good enough. No. It really isn't.
Nowhere near.
And whether that's you're playing 5 at back, 4 at back, 3 at back, whatever you're playing, that is not acceptable.
Yeah,
and that was the difference.
Yeah,
it was a difference between the teams. They were always available, even with 10 men.
Yeah.
You can't be. You can't do that. That's not good enough.
No, they were very good. We're getting dripped on by Stan. We're under a roof. How are we getting dripped on? 2-0. I'll be honest. The build-up is a bit of a blur, but I'm not sure what Cam Dawson's doing.
No,
he kind of dives to stop dive. It was just weird.
I'll hang my hat. I've only seen it once, obviously. I'll hang my hat on this. I blame. They got through on their left-hand side. We were a man.
Spence lost ball, didn't he?
Yeah, and we were pushing forward. We were a man light on our right, their left. But as a goalkeeper, you do not, and I'm sure some goalkeeping coach might tell me different. You don't come halfway out and then stop.
He did it in first half as well and got away with it.
Absolutely diabolical, in my opinion. Because if he carries on his run, he closes the player down, and there's enough defenders back to cover if he tries to pass the ball. But he doesn't. He gets halfway out, and I don't know whether he bottles it. I don't know what he does. He has second thoughts, and he just puts himself in no man land, and it makes it easy for the player to. It's a gift. It's a gift.
3-0. Game's gone. Obviously, this one is a mistake it's not a mistake really, but it's just wide openness. Zach Jules had a shocker today, and Zach Jules had a lot to play in that third goal. But it's 3-0. Game's done. Hats off to Cardiff. You deserve your win. Comfortably deserve the win. Very impressive, and I'd be surprised if they don't find themselves in the Championship next year. But anyway, we're on to Rotherham United's man of the match, Mick. Harry Gray got sponsors man of the match. Had that first 20 minutes carried on, it would have been difficult to pick a man of the match because of the level of performances. Joe Power was excellent, Gray was excellent, Nombe had a good start, Keane Spence was effective in that first 20 minutes. Baptiste was good. You know, there were a lot of options from that first 20-minute spell. But on 90 minutes.
It's tough, isn't it?
Very tough. I can't really argue with Harry Gray. I don't think other than missing his chance, he didn't do anything wrong. Nombe worked hard, but he made a couple of bad decisions with it and a shocking dive. It's really if I'm going to push you, which I am going to push you all at home, I would be forced into Harry Gray.
I'm going to go with Sam Nombe just because he carried on running, he carried on working, he carried on, and players like Ajani Martha and others could learn a lot from him. Sean McWilliams could learn a lot from him, you know, because he's got some commitment, he's got some heart, he's got some fight, and he never stops running. Unfortunately, there are players in this team still that don't have that work ethic, and that's not acceptable. Ajani Martha for the third goal just gave up. Not acceptable.
I forgot about that.
Absolutely not good enough. So
that's what's fault.
There's a lot of work to do.
That was embarrassing, that from Martha.
There's a lot of work to do, but you know, we weren't expected to get anything from top of league. We didn't get anything from top of league. Let's move on to next.
It's the manner, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's the manner.
It is. But come on,
It's the manner of losing against 10 men.
It is. This is what happens when you find yourself, when you put yourself in the position that we've put ourselves in this season, in terms of the league position and performance levels at times. So we've got to fight our way out of it.
Must do better.
Yes, absolutely.
Let us know who your man of the match is, if you can think of anybody. If you want to pick a Cardiff player, I just thought it was generally a good team performance rather than there weren't anybody that stood out for Cardiff. I just thought it was a great team performance. Make sure you've subscribed. The numbers, we've nearly added like 60 or so numbers onto the 2,000 we had already, so that's really good. Thank you very much. And if you have liked this show for either a good reason or a bad reason, give that thumbs up as well. We will see everybody next time. Thank you for watching, and as always, up the Millers.